Hello everyone, I welcome you all again in this video series in which we are discussing about the machining processes. So in the last video, lecture 12 basically, we started a new unit that is the general purpose machining, and in that basically we started with the first machine, that is the lathe machine, and we discussed about the theory, different types of the operation that we can perform on the lathe machine, and we saw the time calculation part of that. Okay, and one of the numerical problem is also we have discussed on that. Now this is the 13th lecture. Okay, so today we are going to discuss about the drill machine, or the drilling machine also you can say. So we'll discuss about a little bit theory part of it, about the machine, and about what the drill bit or the tool that we are using, and that we discuss about the operation, that how this drilling operation is occurs happen actually, and then we'll discuss about the time calculation part during the drilling operation. Okay, so let's start. So this is the means completely a mechanical drill machine, and this is not the pic that I have taken from the YouTube, sorry, Google, and this is the picture that I have taken from some of the shop here. I searched a lot of shops of the welders, and finally I got this because as we are a mechanical engineer, so we have to be think about from our own perspective, or on prospects, like initially when a mechanical engineer invented this machine, then what actually how actually this machine was, we call that as the conventional machine, or how this machine is exactly formed. Okay, so now with this figure only I'm just briefing you about this drill machine. Okay, so okay, now if you will see, then this is the electric motor. Okay, and this electric motor is connected with a shaft. Okay, this not shaft, but the pulley. Okay, and this pulley is like this, this is the shaft. Okay, and there is one sh- shaft is over this shaft, three pulleys are mounted. Okay, and first we are talking about this one. This is the intermediate second pulley, and this is the third pulley. Now we are talking about this first one. So this is basically a shaft. Okay, over that this is the first pulley, and now this first pulley is connected with this belt over with this electric motor. Okay, now if you will see this one, next is there, this is the next intermediate shaft. Okay, sorry, intermediate pulley. So on that also this belt is mounted. So just see that this belt is passing through this assembly, and again it is going downside. Okay, it is mounted over that pulley basically. Now if when you will see this one, this is again a pulley kind of things. Okay, and in between that pulley, this shaft is welded basically. Okay, so when we are starting the motor, this is rotating. If this is rotating, then this will also rotate. Okay, and when it will rotate, is the this belt is mounted over there, so this will move and this shaft will also rotate. Okay, now inside this portion there's a bevel gear is mounted. So the purpose of bevel gear, all of you are aware about that, or if you are not aware, just I'm briefing you. I'm not going in the detail part, just I'm briefing you that bevel gear is generally we are using when we have to transfer the power at the 90 degree. 90 degree means if this is the horizontal shaft. Okay, and this is the perpendicular vertical shaft. Okay, so if we have to transfer the power from horizontal to the vertical motion, means we have to transfer the horizontal motion to the vertical motion, then we can use such kind of gears. We call it as a bevel gear. Okay, fine. So now this is the shaft which is connected with this shaft by using the bevel assembly, and now this shaft is connected with this drill bits. Okay, means holder of this drill bits. Okay, now this is basically the mechanism to feed it, or we can say that we have to move it up and down. So lever we can say, in other words. Now if why I am using this assembly only, okay, one more thing is there, that now this is completely a mechanical device. Okay, but nowadays what is happening, that if you will see the drilling machines which is available right now in the workshops or any industries that they are using, This electric motor is basically directly mounted over here. Okay, now this is connected with this one, and as this electric motor is rotating, this will rotate, and as this assembly is connected with the drill bit. So if this is connected with the tool, this shaft, then this will also rotate, and this is connected with the drill bit, so drill bit is also rotating. Through this lever we are providing the vertical motion or the reciprocating motion up and down. Okay, so that through which the drilling is takes place. Now why I'm using this figure, basically I have to show that how the mechanical components, when there was less equipments available, then how we were utilizing, how a mechanical engineer is utilizing or trying to find out a solution, okay, for the all the machinery, means trying to combine them. So if you will see the third shaft, this third pulley of this shaft, then this one, okay, so this was the second, okay, and this is the third one. Now when you will see in this figure, that this shaft is coming out from this pulley inside this one, okay, which is mounted over this third shaft. It is not completely visible, but as I have seen from my eyes, so that's why I'm saying. So the shaft is mounted over here. Now again there is a three combination pulley, shaft is there. So over this shaft, one, this pulley, second this one, and third one is this one. So this shaft, this pulley belt basically, which is coming over this shaft, is mounted, connected with the second pulley. Okay, now this is the third one and this is second one, it's like that. Okay, this is the second one and this is third one. Okay, so this is mounted with this one. So what happened that what is mounted on this is not a pulley exactly, this is the grinding wheel basically. Okay, so this is the grinding wheel. So what we can do is we can perform two machines operation in a single equipment. Okay, so by using this assembly, we are using this drilling machine, as well as along with that we are using the grinding as well. Okay, now this grinding is just to okay, now this grinding also. Okay, so now it's depends that when you will remove this belt from this pulley, then this part will not rotate, only this complete power is transmitted to the drill only. And whenever you have to transfer the grinding operation only, then just connect this second one with the third one and just remove this belt from the second pulley. So this will not rotate, only this grinding will work in that case. Okay, so if you have to use both, then mount both the belts on the pulleys, respective pulleys. Okay, so that's why I used this figure. Okay, I hope this machine is clear to you. Now we are moving about the just to study about the drill bit of it. So first, there are two things. First is if the drill bit is larger in diameter or larger in length or larger size drill bits is there, or one second one is the small size. Now we if we are both basically are have the same configuration, but if this drill bit is small, then we are using such kind of assembly. Okay, this assembly we are using. So in this assembly, basically this small drill bit is mounted, and we are just through this screw nuts we are just tightening that one. Okay, so just we are increasing the diameter to hold this one, otherwise it will become very difficult to hold inside that one. Okay, to insert inside this one. Okay, so that's why we are using this assembly. Now we are talking about this larger one. So for the larger, there is no need to use this one. It can we can directly insert inside this one. Okay, so when this part will rotate, that will also be rotate. Okay, now what these names of this drill bit is, means how we classified it. So first, this part, this is nothing but a rectangular part. Okay, and little bit rectangular, and over the sides this small some sections is there, circular section is there. So we call this as a tank. Okay, tank. Now this part, which is a cylindrical but little bit taper in section, so we call this as a shank. Okay, this portion which is just outside the this port up to this one, it is completely inserted inside the bit. Okay, and this portion is just outside, so we call this as a neck. Okay, now the actual assembly will start from this below side, bottom side of this neck. Now this is the centroidal axis. Okay, along with that only this drill bit is symmetric. Now this is the axis and this is basically the point. Okay, this point is very important because this on both the side of this point, that's the cutting edges. Okay, now through this cutting edges, in between there is the angle, so we call this angle as a first of all, this is basically the point, and the angle which is formed between these two cutting edges, we call this as a point angle. Okay, now this portion, when you will see this one, this a little bit white portion, and this one also, and this little black is there. So this is basically nothing but when we are inserting this tool inside this workpiece, through this next figure we can say, I think, if we are using the drill bit over here, like if we are using the drill bit like this. Okay, so if we are insert, as it is rotating and inserting inside, then it will remove the material. Okay, now we can say that it is like in this position. So when it is in this position, this much amount of the material from the workpiece surface has been removed. If this material has been removed, then where it is gone, मतलब ये कहाँ चला गया है material? This material either it should go inside, but that cannot be possible because there is already material is there, and this material has been removed. This portion of the material has been removed from the workpiece, so that cannot insert the force on over the material which is still on the workpiece. Okay, ये जो material है आपका, इसको तो remove कर नहीं सकता है जब तक वहां पहुंचा नहीं है. तो दिस what will happen with this material, क्योंकि ये जो excessive amount of the material है, ये जो space है, ये तो आपका drill bit ले चुका है. अगर वो material की space आपकी drill bit ले चुका है, then वो मटेरियल कहाँ है, वर्कपीस वाला मटेरियल कहाँ है? तो वर्कपीस वाला जो मटेरियल है, नाउ दे हैव that material has been come out through this uh, through this passage. Okay, and we call this passage as a flute. Okay, this flute is nothing but it's a hollow section, or we can say that little bit circular in shape. Okay, so this is circular in shape throughout this neck, and we also define this one as a working length. This one as a working length of drill bit. Why? Because up to this only, up to this from this point to up to this neck only, we can insert inside the drill machine. Sorry, inside the workpiece, means this much only thickness of this length will be equal. That only we can insert. मतलब वो उतनी ही thickness में हम लोग इसको drill कर सकते हैं. If we have to go for a larger thickness, then either we have to change the side or we have to use the big side, longer drill bits. Okay, this will not be sufficient for that. Okay, now this is a wedge portion. Okay, this one is the wedge portion, which is basically now this was basically inside of that through which the material is coming out, and this is basically the outside peripheral portion of this drill bit. So we call this as a body of the drill bit. Okay, this portion, which is basically if you will see, there is some differences there, this one, so we call this as a web. Okay, now there are two more things, sorry, one more thing is there. On the basis of that, we will define. Just keep in mind that first is tool angle. Okay, now second is if you will see, then this, by the way, this is if you will see, then there's a little bit curve is there, means this, I'm not talking about this edge, but I'm talking about this one. Okay, when you will see this surface, there is a curve is there. So this curve is, this angle is basically measured through this side, and we call this as a helix angle. Okay, now this helix angle is basically, we are using this helix angle, means sometimes we equivalent this helix angle, or we consider basically what the back rack angle that we are using in the single point cutting tool geometry, that we are assuming that here in the drill bit this helix angle will be work as a back rack angle. बैक रैक एंगल। नाउ अगर हम बैक रैक एंगल का पर्पस देखें तो क्या था कि आपका जो सिंगल पॉइंट कटिंग टूल था उसके ऊपर जो आपकी रेक सरफेस होती है, जो चिप्स that is chip which is coming out from the workpiece, these chips will flow over the rake face. So basically to provide a safety to the rake face, what we are doing is we are making a rake face. Okay, so similarly whatever the material there is coming out, okay, जो softer materials होते हैं उन materials में phenomena क्या होता है कि basically that flows due to the breakage of that is due to the plastic deformation. If there is a plastic deformation, then what will happen, जब आप एल्यूमिनियम की अगर आप कटिंग देखेंगे या फिर ड्रिलिंग देखेंगे, then if you are not keeping the parameters as per the requirement, then what will happen, the chip which is coming out or the material which is coming out from that one, that will basically stick over the tool surface or the drill bit. So what will happen if, like मान लीजिएगा आपका जो this जो एल्यूमिनियम है दैट इज अगर वो यहाँ पे स्टिक हो गया है, देन व्हाट विल हैपन, जो मटेरियल एज वी आर इंसर्टिंग दिस ड्रिल बिट इनसाइड द रेस्ट ऑफ द मटेरियल, दैट विल नॉट ये अंदर बेसिकली जाएगा ही नहीं। why? Because whatever the material that is coming out in the form of just now it has been collected over here itself. ओके जो इसके साथ है जो है वो बॉन्डिंग बना चुका है। नाउ अगर बॉन्डिंग बना चुका है तो बेसिकली जो चिप्स नहीं बन रही हैं उसके लिए ये जो पैसेज है विच इज through which the material can come out, this passage has been blocked now. Okay, so when this passage is blocked, this material cannot come out. So if the material cannot come out, you cannot insert this drill bit inside the workpiece. Okay, so what you have to do is, if generally we represent with the psi, okay, so if we have to use the softer material, thus this angle will be greater. ठीक है, मतलब आपका ध्यान रखिएगा प्लीज, दिस for the softer material this helix angle will be greater than the hard material. Okay, now दूसरा जो material है कि like there are two things, first is this one and second is this one. Okay, so this angle basically this is a point angle and we define this point angle by the 2 beta. Okay, now in first case there is 2 beta 1, okay, and 2 beta 2, मतलब इसकी जो पूरी है पूरे की वैल्यू को हम 2 बीटा कहते हैं, ना कि बीटा करके, ठीक है। सो देयर इज नो नीड टू वरी अबाउट दैट। ओके, सो इफ वी आर सेइंग दैट दिस 2 बीटा 1, सो 2 बीटा 1 इज लेसर देन 2 बीटा 2, ठीक है। तो इसका मतलब क्या है कि इफ लाइक इफ वी आर यूजिंग दिस वन फॉर द हार्ड मटेरियल, ठीक है, अगर इसकी वैल्यू को आप कम रखते हैं, then what will happen, it will easily break, it cannot insert it inside. By the way, if we are using this one, by the way if we are using this one which is the greater angle, then we have to increase the force over the drill bit. Okay, हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, जो लीवर के थ्रू फोर्स हम ट्रांसमिशन कर रहे हैं या फिर टॉर्क जो ट्रांसमिट कर रहे हैं वो हमें वेरी करना पड़ेगा, बिकॉज फोर्स विल इंक्रीजेस। ओके, तो फोर्स इंक्रीज करना पड़ेगा, थ्रू दिस वी कैन गो फॉर द मशीनिंग। बट अगर हम हार्ड मटेरियल के लिए अगर लेस पॉइंट एंगल यूज करेंगे, then this drill bit will be break or this will be tilted, क्योंकि आपकी क्या है, ये जो लेंथ है दिस पोर्शन इज यहाँ तक की क्या है आपका ड्रिल मशीन के साथ कनेक्टेड है, दिस पोर्शन इज कंप्लीटली फ्री। सो व्हेन यू विल इंसर्ट इट, अगर इसकी जो थिकनेस है वो कम होगी, व्हेन यू विल ट्राई टू इंसर्ट इनसाइड दिस, इट विल ट्राई टू आइदर बैंड और बकल और इट विल ब्रेक, ठीक है, there is a possibility. So what you have to do is, generally जो recommended हैं that is wood के लिए आपका जो एंगल होता है this 2 beta will be equals to 60 degree, ठीक है। कास्ट आयरन जो होता है that is उसके लिए आपका ये एंगल होता है that is 116 डिग्री, ठीक है। और अगर मान लीजिए आपका ब्रोंज है या फिर ब्रास है तो उसके लिए जो आपका मटेरियल this 2 beta will be equals to 130 डिग्री। एंड कोई भी आपका हार्ड एंड मटेरियल है या फिर हार्ड एंड स्टील है, ओके, हार्ड स्टील है, तो दिस एंगल इज इन द रेंज ऑफ 135 टू 140 डिग्री। ओके, बट जनरली जो रिकमेंडेड है कि मान लीजिए कि अगर आपका कभी वैल्यूज आपको गिवन नहीं है, ठीक है, किसी न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम में या फिर स्टैंडर्ड कोई वैल्यू आपको काउंट करनी है, सो दिस 2 बीटा विल बी इक्वल्स टू 118 डिग्री, दिस इज द स्टैंडर्ड वैल्यू। ओके, अगर आपको पता नहीं है एंड यू हैव टू यूज द स्टैंडर्ड वैल्यू, देन यू कैन यूज दिस वन। ओके, नाउ लेट्स मूव टू दैट ऑपरेशन पार्ट, ठीक है। Okay, so operation part, what we are discussing is ओके सो मैंने ये जो फिगर मेंशन किया है, दिस फिगर इज बेसिकली रॉन्ग। ओके, मैं ये फिगर मेंशन नहीं कर सकता हूँ बिकॉज ये इसके लिए बेसिकली ऑपरेशन समझाने के लिए मैंने इस फिगर को डाला है कि like this is a drill bit. Okay, now when we are in, as it is rotating and it is inserting in, we are inserting this inside. Okay, so what will happen that this material, this drill bit will move along with this axis. Okay, जनरली ड्रिल बिट अगर हम इंसर्ट कर रहे हैं तो हम मान के चलते हैं कि जो आपका ड्रिल बिट का डायामीटर है, सेम डायामीटर वी आर इंसर्टिंग, मतलब सेम डायामीटर वी आर प्रोड्यूसिंग, ड्रिलिंग कर रहे हैं। ठीक है, अगर ये डी डायमीटर है तो ये भी डी डायमीटर रहेगा, बट इज वी आर टिल दिस पॉइंट विल कम इन कांटेक्ट विद दिस वर्क पीस। मान लीजिए इनिशियली आपका ये वर्क पीस था, ठीक है, तो व्हेन दिस पॉइंट विल कम इन कांटेक्ट विद दिस वर्क पीस सरफेस, देन ओनली द मटेरियल विल स्टार्ट रिमूविंग फ्रॉम दिस पॉइंट। ओके, now as we are as we are applying the force, this drill bit is moving inside. Okay, so it will be like there will be some place that this point will come over here, so it will take some time, so it will be like this. Okay, so now we can say that we have reached up to here, but still this much amount of the material is not removed. If we have reached up to here, it doesn't mean that this much amount of the material has been removed. This is not removed yet because this surface is now started only coming in contact with this this surface. Okay, this boundary. So what you have to do is, when you will reach up to here, this point will be like this. Okay, it means that this much amount of the material, it means that this much amount of the material is still with the workpiece. It is not removed from the workpiece yet. Okay, so if you are thinking to produce such kind of the assembly, then this is also cannot be possible from the drill bit, from the using the drilling. Okay, there will be something v shape will also be, will always be there, or if you want to measure the angle, then this will be equals to 2 beta in ideal condition. Generally उससे तो कम ही होता है, but in ideal condition we can say that that will be equals to 2 beta. ठीक है, so what you have to do is, if you have to remove this complete material, then you have to lift shift this side up to this one, you have to bring it over here. But again आपका ये वाला जो portion है, ये अगर यहाँ आएगा, then it will become like this. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that अगर आपको पूरा ड्रिल करना है, then only you should use it. Otherwise अगर आपको पूरा एक सर्कुलर बनाना है नीचे भी और एक फ्लैटन बनाना है, then this will not be good for that. But again, generally we are using other operations too, like boring and the reaming operations. Okay, to improve the surface finishing, as well as if there will be any changes we have to do, so we can use that operations for that. So if we have to make the larger diameter, then first of all we will go for the drilling operation only. Okay, now I am using this figure, and in this case you just assume that this is at the top surface and this is at the bottom surface, मतलब आपका पूरा ड्रिल बिट है, ड्रिल किया हुआ है। ठीक है, नाउ व्हेन यू विल सी दैट, देखिए इसमें बेसिकली कंसेप्ट मुझे दो कंसेप्ट में आपको एक्सप्लेन करना चाह रहा हूँ। फर्स्ट इज लाइक एमएम पर रेवोल्यूशन, जो फीड होती है आपकी, दैट इज एन एमएम पर रेवोल्यूशन। ठीक है, लेथ में भी क्या करते हैं हम लोग, फीड जो है वो एमएम पर रेवोल्यूशन में ही काउंट करते हैं, लेकिन लेथ में क्या होता है कि मान लीजिए कि ये आपकी शाफ्ट अगर है, ठीक है, तो ये अगर शाफ्ट है, दिस इज अ सिंगल पॉइंट कटिंग टूल। ओके, सो we are moving this single point cutting tool with this in this direction. Okay, so basically when we are saying that feed is in mm per revolution, it means that 1 mm, if we are saying 1 mm per revolution is feed is there, it means that 1 mm will be movement that is provided in by the tool in this direction, horizontal direction. And with respect to this revolution, it is basically revolution is basically provided to the workpiece. Okay, so rotation is affiliated to the workpiece, and this reciprocating motion is affiliated with the tool in the lathe machine. If we are talking about, now we are talking about the drill machine. So when you talk when you will see this one, then this is only the rotating. Okay, because before drilling we have to clamp it. Okay, we have to claim whatever the workpiece that we are using or the table. Okay, because that will not rotate, because a high amount of the torque will be transferred through this drill bit. So we have to clamp it first. So what we are doing, this drill bit is rotating and we are applying the feed force to the drill bit only. We are keep rotating this drill bit only. Okay, it means not rotating but providing the reciprocating motion. So if we are providing the reciprocating motion, it means that here also the field will be in mm per revolution, but here mm and the revolution both are affiliated with the drill bit only. Okay, यहाँ पे क्या था आपका mm that is affiliated with the tool and the revolution was affiliated with the workpiece, but here nothing is related with the workpiece. Both mm also, reciprocating motion also, as well as the rotation also, that both are affiliated with the drill bit. So please keep in mind. Okay, so when we are bringing this point over here, then only the machining will start. It means that we second concept that I want to discuss, that is concept of the directrix and the generatrix. Now what the generatrix was, we discussed in the very first class that generatrix are basically in which the material is removed. Okay, means cutting motion, we can say that cutting जिस direction में हो रही है, we are defining that as a generatrix. Directrix क्या होती है, that to removal of the material we are moving in that direction. Okay, for the removal of the material we are moving in that direction. So we are calling that as a directrix. Now when we are starting this combination, the combination means this removal of the material. अगर मान लीजिए कि ये रोटेट नहीं हो रहा है और हम सिंपली वी आर पुशिंग दिस वन ओवर दिस वर्क पीस सरफेस, तो मटेरियल रिमूव होगा क्या? नहीं होगा. और मान लीजिए कि यू जस्ट होल्ड इट ओवर हियर एंड लाइक आपने यहाँ फर्स्ट कंडीशन है कि रोटेशन नहीं किया है, जस्ट होल्डिंग दिस वर्टिकली डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन एंड आपने यहाँ पे लाके इसको छोड़ दिया है, सो दैट विल नॉट रिमूव द मटेरियल. ओके, मटेरियल विल स्टार्ट removal, मतलब removal of the material will start when the reciprocal, sorry, this rotary motion will start. Okay, अगर जब तक आपका रोटेशन नहीं होगा तब तक आपका मटेरियल रिमूव नहीं होगा. इसका मतलब for the cutting purpose we need this circulatory motion. So this is nothing but this is a generatrix. Okay, and to removal of the excessive amount of the material or whatever the material below this edge, okay, below this portion, we have to remove it. We are moving in this direction. So this is the direction of the directrix and this is circular is the direction of the generatrix. Okay, so please keep in mind that what is the generatrix and the directrix concept in the drill machine. Okay, okay, so next is the time calculation. Okay, so this is the drill bit, okay, of D diameter, okay, capital D diameter, and what we are doing is we are just this is the material, this is the workpiece material, okay, this is the drill bit, this much amount of the material we have to remove, this one, this cross section, okay, this one. So we are what we are doing is initially we are, because now we are finding out the relationship time calculation. So we are just taking the standard values. Means standard means the अगर आपको डेटा गिवन है then you can put this value. अगर नहीं गिवन है तो आप इसको हटा सकते हैं. ठीक है, there is no need to consider that one. So we are just finding out the relationship, this time calculation for the standard values. So first is we are considering that approach is there. Now whatever the thickness of the tool, sorry, workpiece is there, so we are assuming that this thickness is small t. Okay, and we are also assuming that there will be a over travel, so this over travel is represented by the O. Now this when this point is coming over here, the complete removal of the material will not start. Okay, means ये जो आपका पूरा diameter है आपका यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक, इस पूरे का मटेरियल रिमूव होना स्टार्ट नहीं होगा जब तक कि ये वाला पोर्शन आपकी इसके कांटेक्ट में नहीं आएगा. इसका मतलब क्या है कि अगर मान लीजिए कि ये पॉइंट अगर इसके कांटेक्ट में आता है, स्टिल देयर इज नो श्योरिटी दैट द मटेरियल थ्रू दिस क्रॉस सेक्शन विल बी रिमूव्ड. ओके, ऑब्वियसली अगर मान लीजिए कि आपका ये पॉइंट अगर इसके कांटेक्ट में आ गया, देन यू हैव टू मूव इट डाउनवर्ड साइड। ओके, जब ये पोर्शन इसके कांटेक्ट में आएगा, देन दैट टाइम वी कैन से दैट दिस ड्रिल बिट विल बी ओवर हियर। बाय द वे, ये मैं कांसेप्ट बता चुका हूं अभी, बट स्टिल आई एम वी हैव टू फाइंड आउट दिस कैलकुलेशन, सो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम यूजिंग अगेन। जब तक ये यहाँ पे नहीं आएगा तब तक आपका मटेरियल रिमूव नहीं होगा। नाउ सिमिलर थिंग विल हैपन when this point will reach over here, still this much amount of the material will be pending. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to bring it outside. When you will bring it outside, you have to bring it up to this portion, you have to bring it over here. Okay, so at the end this will be like this, and still like you cannot stop over here, because if you will stop, then whatever the material that has been removed, that has the chips, so that can damage and that will be harmful for the body of the human being. So we what we have to do is we have to little bit move downward side. So मान लीजिए कि अगर हम इतना मूव करते हैं, okay, so this is nothing but this is a over travel, ठीक है। Now why what I want to discuss is basically that till you are not coming this you this drill bit, basically this drill bit is not also traveling this length। मान लीजिए कि आपका ये वाला यहाँ से स्टार्ट हुआ, यहाँ से आपने रोटेशन स्टार्ट कर दिया है, बट दिस मच अमाउंट ऑफ द ड्रिल बिट, दिस मच अमाउंट ऑफ द लेंथ, you have to we have to travel extra. Why? Because till this much, this portion will not come in contact with the workpiece, the complete material will not be removed. Okay, so this travel, this length we are also traveling extra. So this is nothing but we are assuming that small l. So I'm just making that figure. So if we are traveling this much extra, okay, so this is nothing but this is l. So this is a, this is b, this is c, and this is d, and this is nothing but complete d diameter of this drill bit. Okay, so this is how much, this complete is 2 beta. Okay, so we are assuming that this is the half portion, and obviously this is symmetric, so this will be beta. Now this length we have to find out, and this diameter will be given to us. So this diameter is how much, this is d by 2, capital D by 2. So this will be the perpendicular, and this is base, so this will be equals to, that is 10 beta will be equals to that is perpendicular, that is d by 2 by l. Okay, so we have to find out the value of l, so this will be equals to d by 2 10 beta, ठीक है, ये मिल जाएगा आपको। Now the total time will be defined as the total length covered by drill bit, or the tool also we can say, upon axial feet or axial speed, we can say that is f into n. F is nothing but the feet and n is the rotational speed, ठीक है। Now total length will be first of all l, so this will be l plus approach plus thickness plus over travel upon f into n. Okay, so this will be the total time that is required to calculate in the drilling operation, ठीक है। Okay, so there is a numerical problem. We can go through it first. There are two numerical problems, I think. Okay, so this is for your, okay. I'm doing this first one, and second will be for your homework. Okay, in the next video I will tell you the answer of this second problem. So first problem that we are going to discuss is in a single pass drilling operation, a through hole of 15 mm diameter. थ्रू होल का मतलब दो चीजें हैं, पहली कि आपका जो थिकनेस है कंप्लीट होल, थ्रू होल का मतलब है कि आपको पूरी थिकनेस तक आपको मटेरियल को रिमूव करना है, ऑल्सो विद द सेम डायमीटर। ओके, जितना आपका ड्रिल बिट का है ऑब्वियसली उतना ही डायमीटर क्या है आपको रिमूव करना है, ठीक है। So this diameter will be equals to, this is capital D, and we are assuming that this will be equals to 15 mm. Okay, diameter is to be drilled in a steel plate of 50 mm thickness. तो इसकी जो thickness है आपकी initially that is given as 50 mm. This is small t. Okay, drill spindle speed is 500 rpm, so the value of capital N is given to you, that is 500 rpm. Okay, and next is the feed, that is 0.20 mm per revolution is given to you. Okay, next is the drill point angle is 118 degree, it's not, see, it's 118 degree. Okay, so 2 beta will be equals to, that is 118 degree, so beta will be equals to 59 degree, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट इज assuming 2 mm clearance at approach and exit। तो इसका मतलब है कि अप्रोच और देखिए यहाँ पे मैंने इसको टच कर दिया है, बट ट्राई टू assume that this 2 mm approach is there। Okay, this is A, and over travel is also given, this is O, that is 2 mm। Okay, now what we have to find out, that is total drill time। So total drill time will be equals to L plus approach plus T plus over travel upon F into N। Okay, so this L T will be equals to L is how much, 2 by 2 into 10 beta। So 10 beta is nothing but that is ओके पहले बीटा ओके फॉर्मूला रख लीजिए, दैट इज ए प्लस टी प्लस ओ अपॉन एफ इंटू एन। ठीक है, नाउ वैल्यूज रख लीजिए। सो दिस डी इज नथिंग बट इट्स 15 by 2 into 10 beta, so 10 is 15 9 degree। ठीक है, plus over approach that is 2 mm thickness, that is 50 plus over travel that is 2 mm upon f, that is 0.20 mm per revolution into 500 rpm। Okay, so when you will calculate what value I am getting is yeah, when you will calculate it, I'm getting the value that is 0.585 minutes। Okay, but the question total drill time is asked in the seconds, so just multiply this 0.585 into 60। So when you will multiply, you will get the value that is 35.10 seconds। ठीक है, so the option will be A। ठीक है, now the second problem is the homework for you guys। in the next video I will tell the answer of these questions, or also we'll solve this question। Okay, so thank you so much for joining this session, see you soon।